Hello, how are you? I'm your Mr. Professional Hacker, and our today lecture is Social Engineering Toolkit. Social Engineering Toolkit. Okay, and which portion today we will cover in our lecture? Just here you type single social engineering attacks. Okay, now only we will do lecture on social engineering attacks, and here you type one, and then in previous lecture I learned about spear phishing attack vectors. Okay, and today our lecture is website attack vectors. Okay, now first we need to learn about what is website attack vector. So I will told you some here. The website attack vectors tool is a module in social engineering toolkit primarily used for conducting client-side attacks by hosting malicious web pages. This tool is designed to trick users into entering sensitive information or executing malicious payloads on their machines. How it's work? It's these have four portions, okay? But I will teach you with practical. Then I will told you each way. I will told you about each by each. Purpose of website attack vectors. I will told you some purposes. Phishing attacks, they steal username, passwords, and other credentials. Browser exploit. Number two, to exploit vulnerabilities in the victim's browser and gain access. Number three, man in the middle attacks to intercept and manipulate traffic. Number fourth, payload delivery to send malware or backdoors to the victim's device. Okay. Now let's move on practical session. Here I type 2, and already I told you about what is website attack vectors and purposes. Okay, now here is actually Java applet attack method, and here he told us about all these attacks. Okay, but we need today first attack, Java applet attack. Okay, Java applet attack, and here I will tell you more about that Java applet attack. First is, understand what is Java applet attack method. The Java applet attack method is a client-side attack vector available in the social engineering toolkit. It exploits the Java security flaws in web browsers to execute malicious payloads on a victim's system. How does it works? Okay, first step is cloning a website. The attacker uses set to clone a legitimate website like Facebook, Gmail, or bank login page like that. Okay, and for example, I type here one. Okay, now he gave me three options. The first method will allow set to import a list of predefined web applications. First is web templates, and I told you about that. What is web template? Because it's important. Web template, pre-built templates. The web templates option in set provides pre-built phishing templates for commonly targeted websites like Gmail, Facebook, and Twitter, and other which you want to create a page. Okay, for example, I type here one. Okay, now here is he asking a net port forwarding can be used in cases where your set machine is not externally exposed and maybe a different IP addresses than your reverse listener. Are you using net forwarding port? Yes. I type here, for example, I type here yes. Yes, I want to forwarding net port. Okay. Now here is he asks you IP address to set a web server. This could be your external IP or host name. External. Understand? For example, I type here example IP address. But you type according to your external server IP address 1.100. It's actually example, just for your understanding. Now here is he asked me, is your payload handler Metasploit on a different IP from your external net port forwarding address? If which situation in your server according to your situation? You type here yes or no. For example, I type here yes. Okay. Now he asked me IP address for the reverse handler reverse payload. For example, I type here again same IP address, or I type here a different 1.10. For example, it's actually example just for. Now here is he asked edit this file and change harvester or redirect harvester URL like that. But actually I think something is missing here. But what is reverse handle TCP web attack and Java applet configuration? Okay, we will check. Okay, now type here one Java required. Okay, now what he say? He say here inject Java applet attack into the newly cloned website. Understand? For example, now here he provide us 8 attacks. Actually, it's called payloads. Understand? 8 meterpreter, memory injector, and with description. This will drop a meterpreter. For example, I type here 1. For example, okay. Now he asked me. Maybe he showed in front of us error. Understand? Because some attacks or some payloads don't have complete configuration and don't have complete detail in its file. That's why it showed error. Okay, we need to try on this. If it's not working, then we try on another one. Okay, now type here 44. Okay, now he asked Windows meterpreter reverse TCP. Okay, but I check here. Okay, now type again 1. Now here is he showed error. It's mean here is you see no such file or directory. Okay, it's mean its configuration and its directory is not complete, missing something in this. Okay, that's why it's nothing show anything. We need to open again Toolkit. Okay, and type here. Okay, 1, then type here 2, then type here again 1, and then type here again 1, and type for example I type here yes. Okay, then I type here, this could be your external IP or host name. It's depend on you. If you want to provide here your IP address, then you can type here. If you want to type here your host name, then also you can type here. Understand? But I type IP address because I don't have any, because I don't remember any host name as example. But I type example IP address. Okay. Again I type here yes, and you use these all options according to your situation. Understand? I just using as a example for your understanding. Okay, now again here I type 192.168.1.10. Hit enter, and now here is actually again mistake here. We need to back because okay 2 1 1 yes 192.168.1.100 again yes 142.168.1.10. Hit enter. Now type here 1. Make my own self-signed certificate applet. Okay, now I told you about that first. Just little wait please. Okay, there is nothing detail about that, but you need to read complete information in up. Okay, for example I type here make my own. It's actually if you want to make yourself okay certificate applet, then you can use this template. I type here this one. Now here see, now see and up here he see no such file or directory, okay, but here you see fake company, organization fake, name fake, city Cleveland, state Ohio, country US. Is this correct? Okay, but actually it's using automatically. If you want to create your own, then you need to understand something here. He provide apt get install openjdk. It's actually some tools we need to create for this, and we need to get result from this. Okay, according to this you can install in your Kali. Okay, for here example Java script, Java required. Type here Java and wait, and for example I type here number 3. Now here listening is actually started. Understand? And one thing I will clear to you here, I provide to his example IP addresses, provide to his everything is a example, but you need to do according to your situation. Okay, you need to type according to your server detail, according to your situation. Okay, because these all options are very important. If you miss someone from these, then he did not work and then he did not show any result in front of you. Now here is actually currently listening is started. Okay, listening is started. Moving payload into cloned website. Understand? Now here I type, press enter. Now it's back. Understand? And now I type again this one. Now I type number second option, site cloner. Okay, and I told you what is site cloner. First you need to understand this thing, then clone any website in real time. The site clone option allows attackers to clone any website in real time and create a phishing version of it. Okay, now I type 2, and now again he asked same thing. I type here yes, and again he asked same question, but I type here this one. But you to type your server real IP address. Okay, then 100. Again I type yes. Again I type here 192.168.1.10. Hit enter. Now we need to use second option. Use the applet built into set. Okay. Now I type here number 2. Now what he say? Enter the URL to clone. Now here he asked to read here same like that. Okay. He asks you same like that names. You need to type here, and then it's create for you phishing mail. For example, I type here same. I copy section and I type same here. Okay, now inject Java applet attack into the newly cloned website. Okay, now here is actually a payload, and here is a website. Understand? For example, I open to this one, then we check what actually it's a example IP address. Okay, and how much time is 16 minutes. Okay, now here is this website experience a network protocol violated that cannot be prepared. Understand? It's actually violated that. That's why page is not in good situation. Actually, it's not created this phishing link, and it's not open in this web browser because it's phishing website. Oh, close, please. What the? Please wait here. We need to back on. Okay. Now we need to type here this one thing. Okay. Now here, for example, I type here number 3. Now see, listening is start, and you need to select here according to your situation. According to your situation and according to your condition, which payload you need to use for this. Understand? Okay, now we will where we leave. Okay, now here type a Toolkit, and then type 1, then type again 2, then type again 1. Okay, then type here number 3, custom import. Okay, first I told you what is custom import. Use your own HTML page. The custom import option allows you to use your own phishing page instead of sets built in template or cloned sites. Okay, now I type here number 3. Okay, now again yes, again 192.168.1.100. Okay, now type here again yes, now type here again 192.168.1.100. hit enter, and now I type here I have my own code signing certificate or applet. Okay, I type here number 3. Now he asked me and provided me 2 more options. Import your own Java applet into set needs to be signed. Either create a code signing CSR or use a code signing certificate you already own. Understand? And one thing I will tell you here, actually in some options and in some tools using some coding, actually not in all, but using some coding in someone. Okay, like that here is, for example, I type here 1. Now he asked me enter the path to the .jar file, but I don't have. Okay, I don't make any jar file. Okay, because we need to have sun-java 6-jdk or openjdk-6-jdk. We need to install these all in my PC and in my Kali, and after installation we need to make this file, then we can use this option. Understand? Actually overall our lecture is ended here, and our total lecture is ended here. We will meet in next lecture, and I offer paid course. I teach with practical, complete ethical hacking. If anyone interested can contact me on my WhatsApp. Number is mentioned in my description. So please, if anyone interested can contact me on my WhatsApp. Thanks. We will meet in next lecture.